Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Ba'ashem Rakakadash. For blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And you're gonna hear from this woman that I have on the screen. You know, her thoughts on how she's been tricked, how she's been bamboozled, and how she's been drunken with the wine of the devil. And you're gonna start seeing a lot of videos like this, and a lot of women. I got a couple of channels I look at pretty much every day, and you see the what's the word I can use? The pain. I'm just use the pain. You see the pain in these women's faces. Those that young and old, older, mature, whatever you want to say. You see the pain in their faces. When they're single and alone, man. See, a lot of women have been tricked into the 304 culture, man. Meaning being a harlot in the city. They thought that they were gonna be young forever, you know, in the peak of their looks, skin tight, whatever, in the peak of that forever. And they never thought that the wall was gonna come. They never thought that they would see their beauty fade away, right? They never thought of those things. All women get and all women obtain in Babylon the Great is pride, a big mouth, an arrogant attitude, and it's catching up with them, man. So here you're gonna have this woman, right? Say pretty much how desperate she is. And a lot of you women are gonna be desperate, right? A lot of you women are gonna be desperate in these last days. This is Proverbs 31 and verse 30. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall be praised, man. And we got sisters that are in this truth that are doing the best they can at following Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But then you got women that resources done ran out. And like I said, their beauty is fading. Right? They're just stuck with bills and debt. So now they want to cry out. But it's too late. Men have given up on women here in America, man. Right? Mainly the so-called black woman. Right? One of the brothers put up a video, and I seen it a couple of weeks back, where you had this panel of so-called black women hoping and praying for the death of so-called black men. Right? It was on some kind of podcast or something like that, where they were expressing their frustration on why, they hate so-called black men. Right? We've been telling you, brothers, man, that a lot of so-called black women and women in general, you can't trust them. They're not your friend. They don't like you. They'll use you, but they don't like you, man. Right? A lot of these women, especially our women, have given themselves over to the serpent. But I'm ranting. But you're gonna see the flip in this woman, and this is how a lot of women are starting to feel, and they're starting to think. Right? They're starting to know that life ain't what was told to them, how life was told to be, how life was going to be if they pretty much sold out it's not it's not reality, man. So let's play this. Yabba Shemal Shah Willing, the elect be edified. Check it out.
Kevin Samuels was right. I hate to admit that so much. But gotta give credit where credit is due. Kevin Samuels was right. Ladies, winter is coming. And last night proved to me that I need a man. For real. Because I almost died in my room. It was 30 degrees in Houston last night. My toes almost froze off. Unfortunately, we got to stop with this strong independent bullshit, because when it gets cold outside, we cannot cuddle up with our independence. Okay? Yes, I have an amazing blanket and central heat and all that stuff. I didn't turn the central heat on last night because I didn't know it was going to be so cold, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is, I should have been cuddling up with my man. Okay? I should have been increasing my body heat when it was cold. But you know what I was doing? Laying my strong, independent, stupid ass in the bed by myself. Now, let me tell you something. I'm done being single. I've been saying this for months, and I'm so serious. I am done being single. I want to love and cater on somebody with warm flesh. Okay? I want to honor and respect somebody who can keep me warm. I'm sorry. Y'all got this single shit by yourself. I am done with it. I am done with it. It is so bad right now that I might go ahead and go to the gas station and scoop up that homeless man that proposes to me every time I fill my tank up. I mean, I could tell if I clean him up a little bit, give him a little haircut, he might be kind of fine. Okay? That's how cold I was last night.
So you heard it, man. She was ready to go scoop up a homeless brother, and clean him up. Right? But see, feminism and women's liberation fooled you women into thinking you don't need a man. The so-called black woman is the only woman on the planet that says she don't need a man. Right? But she's gonna learn the hard way. And newsflash, the world doesn't revolve around you, Eve. So you thinking like in your youth, and you see and you hear women say it all the time. Oh, I can get a man, right? I never had a problem getting a man. Yeah, but can you keep him? No, the answer is no. Because if you could, there wouldn't be so many single so-called black women, especially in America, man. Right? I seen a video with the so-called black woman following so-called black women following so-called black men overseas to try to get them, man. Trying to change up their whole appearance and get them, man. And then you got brothers who's fed up, man. Said, don't fall for it, fellas. Right? Because men are tired, man. Us as men, we love peace. If we can't get it from a particular woman, then we gotta leave her alone, man. Right? But this is Isaiah 32:2. It says, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. Yeah, in these last days, the amount of straight men, you know, good men, so-called good men, is gonna be scarce. Right? Going back to you know, what she said she was she just wanted somebody to hold her. She wanted somebody to increase her body heat and things like that. But nobody was there. She just figured that out last night, saying she wanted to be she was tired of being single for months. But you see, men don't answer your call when you think they answer your call. Oh, I'm ready, y'all. I'm tired of being single. Come to me. Right? It's not all you women are gonna find out. A lot of you women, Salaki, a lot of you women are gonna find out it don't work like that, man. And that's a regular Jake in the world, man. Imagine a man of the Lord, man. A man that has the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on him that can discern the spirit in these women, man. You damn sure gonna have to do a lot to qualify, man. Right? So it's Isaiah 32:2. And the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and the covert from the tempest. So the man of the Lord is going to be a hiding place from the tempest, man, meaning a safe place. It says, and a covert from the tempest as rivers of water in a dry place, man. You know how you're in a dry place, just let's just say a desert, and you've been in the desert for days, and then you see a river of water where you can get something to drink. That brings relief to you. That's how a man is going to be in these last days, man. A man of the Lord. He's going to be protected. He's going to have the protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, as the rivers of water in the dry place, and as the shadow of a great rock in the weary land, man. So a man of the Lord is going to be very you're going to need, that's something you're going to need, something you're going to thirst for, something you're going to beg for in these last days, right? Because that's the only man that is going to have the protection and that's going to be sane in these last days, man, right? That the Lord's going to put the spirit on. So let's go back to this one right here. It said, a brother said, Ad Wilson 7767. It's too late. It's too late. It's over. So brothers is fed up, man. They tired. So what are you women gonna do when men just don't want nothing to do with you, man? They don't even want to lay with you, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna realize that men are the prize. You got women always saying that shit. Women are the prize. You about to find out, man. You about to find out. Let's get Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, and in that day, meaning the last days, and we approach in that day, it says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by that name to take away our reproach, man. Because it's going to be dangerous out here, right? It's going to be chaos out here. And the Lord says 7 women are going to take hold of one man. That doesn't literally mean 7. That means 7 it signifies completion. So it could be 7, it could be 6, it could be 2, it could be 20. Whatever the man, or I mean, whatever the Lord, has in store for that man, right? And nobody can stop it, man. It says to take away our reproach, man, meaning the dangers that are out here, right? That's where it's going to be. That's how it's going to be, and that's where it's going to be, meaning with the man of the Lord. Let's get Lamentation chapter 4, because the Lord don't play with his men, right? Women always saying, like I said, women are the prize. This is Lamentation 4 and 2. What does this say? The precious sons of Zion. Sons, men. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. Right? The Lord said a woman that is in league with her husband, that serves her husband the way the Lord told her to, she's like rubies, pretty much. But how many women are like that? They're not women that are like that, man. There are not a lot of women that are like that. Like I said, you got women in this truth. You know, that do their best to submit to their husband in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But you know, that can go either way. Right? And there will be women that will be saved, man, that will obtain mercy and will receive salvation this first go around, man. But what? To be saved for childbearing, as the scriptures say. You know? But Lamentation 4:2, it says, the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter, man. The potter is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So the Lord made the precious sons of Zion like unto fine gold. Women don't see it that way. Women do not see it that way, man. They figure, hey, they ain't nothing but a bunch of niggas and we don't need to respect them. But you're going to find out, man. You're going to find out. Just like this woman is finding out, you're going to find out. Right? This is, play it again. Salakia. Let me do something real quick. Let me see. Salakia, 1 second. This is going to be my last one. We're going to shut it down. This is Isaiah 32 and verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. So the Lord is crying out to the women too, by ways of his men on the streets, teaching. Right? It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. And we are in the time of that, because these women are bugged out. Right? They're losing. They're getting fired from their jobs. Right? Their life is not adding up, you know, to what the devil told them it would add up to. Right? He said, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. These women are very careless with their mouths, with the way they prance around the cities, right? The disrespect, right? It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come, right? So the good old days where you got to live in pure folly and freedom and just been a damn nuisance and a demon, them times are ending, right? It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins, man. Because a lot of these women are going to be sorry in these last days. Very sorry for what they've done. And a lot of them, this is only the beginning, man. Watch when this society completely breaks down. These women are going to be bugging the hell out, man. So be patient, fellas. You know, it's coming. It's coming, man. So I'm going to leave it there. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua willing, the elect was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And to the next lesson. Shalom.
Okay, I should have been increasing my body heat when it was cold. But you know what I was doing? Laying my strong, independent, stupid ass in the bed by myself. Now, let me tell you something. I'm done being single. I've been saying this for months, and I'm so serious. I am done being single. I want to love and cater on somebody with warm flesh. Okay? I want to honor and respect somebody who can keep me warm. I'm sorry. Y'all got this single shit by yourself. I am done with it. I am done with it. It is so bad right now that I might go ahead and go to the gas station and scoop up that homeless man that proposes to me every time I fill my tank up. I mean, I could tell if I clean him up a little bit, give him a little haircut, he might be kind of fine. Okay? That's how cold I was last night.